Okay, so using Windows Movie Maker. First of all, you need to get stuff into Movie Maker in order to use it in a movie. So in this case, I'd say my project's going to be about Frida Kahlo. I've got a folder here with some pictures. You need to keep yours in your Z drive. That is this drive here at the bottom, the one with your name on it. So just for clarification's sake, let me put that folder into my Z drive. Alright, my Frida folder's in my Z drive. Good. Now, I have to get those pictures into here. Technically speaking, import would be useful, but it doesn't work. What you need to do is open up that folder, and you need to select what you'd like to use in your movie and just drag it into the collection. Alright, so now I have my images in here, and I want to put them down here. This is what is actually the movie that you are making, down here. There's a timeline view and a storyboard view. Both are your movie. So I'm just going to go ahead and select all my pictures. I'm just going to drag them down. Alright, so all my pictures are in, but it's very tiny. If you want to zoom in on your timeline, press the magnify button. So I have my pictures here, but they represent altogether less than a second of film. So what I want to do is click on the clips that I want, and I'm going to get the double red arrow here, and when I click and drag, I can make them longer. Let's grab this one, and just do it to all of them. Alright, I still only have like not even 4 seconds. So you need to think about how long you want something to be. How long is somebody going to see this? Do I really want them to see it for less than a second? No. How about 3? Good. And let's make this one 4 seconds. So I drag it out to 7. You'll have to use a little bit of math. And I'll drag this one out just a little bit, real quick. And this one, let's go to 12. Okay, so I've got my pictures in. I've set how long they should be. Now, if I wanted to, I could set my cursor here. Clicking up here on your timeline will allow you to set where you are in time. And now I'm at the beginning. I'm going to press play just to watch what I've got here. Alright, it's just sitting there. It's changing over to the other pictures. That's nice. Might be nice to give it a little bit of movement. Now, you don't have a lot of options in Movie Maker when it comes to this, but you do have a few. So let's click over to Tasks, and I want to look at Video Effects. Alright, so these are all different video effects you can put on to any clip, video or an image. And what I want to look for here is ease in and ease out. I'm going to drag and ease in onto this sucker. Now when I play it, it's going to zoom in nice and slow. Right? So let's just switch back and forth here. I'm going to put an ease out on this one, ease in on that one, and ease out on this one. That's going to give me sort of a Ken Burns effect, like a PBS documentary. Zoom in, zoom out, zoom in. Excellent. Alright, so I've got a little bit of motion. Something's happening here. That's good. Now I need to add information. So I want to add information about this picture, let's say. What I want to do is make titles or credits. So I'm going to click over to make titles or credits. And you get a couple options here. Put a title at the beginning. That's going to put a title card before the picture, before the clip, on selected clip, after the clip, credits at the end. Alright, these are the ones that concern us most. I'm going to put it on the selected clip. And here's where you can type it. I'm going to type in Frida Kahlo information. Of course, you'll have to actually be accurate. You see it renders a little preview here for you. You do have some more options down here. You change the title animation. You can get all these different ones. Paint drip. Let's see what that looks like. Sure. Okay. And change the text font and color. Alright, let's pick a color here, something a little more stand outish. Pick a nice red. No, let's pick this nice purple. Delicious. Transparency. So how much you can see through it. I probably really don't want to see through it at all. Alright, let's say I'm done with that. Blah, 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 blah. That's okay. So if I play now, I should get my credit on top. You notice it's going to lag over top of the other ones because it's longer than just one. Fixable, but bear in mind your time. Okay, so say I now want to add some sound. I got a couple options. One, we can go to the internet and you can use a site called Free Play Music. And if you click here, you can get into Free Play Music, and it's got a lot of different options. You can choose by the style you're looking for or the feeling you're hoping for. So, I don't know. Chill, laid back sounds pretty good to me. I'm going to click on that. Now it gives you all the different options that are in that category. There's tons. Right? Go to the next 10 results. Let's just pick something from here. Silence. Sounds good. Now let's hear it first. You notice you have a preview and you have a MP3. Let's take a look at the preview here. We'll take a listen. Let's open with Media Player. Okay. That's pretty chill. Alright, let's listen to it and actually enjoyed it. Ugh, annoying. And then you're going to want to download the MP3 version. Alright, let's go for the 20-second one. It's longer than my entire movie already. In fact, let's just go for the 10-second one since I only have 12 seconds of movie. Click on 10 here. Yes, I want to save the file. Okay, it's going to ask me where to save it. Of course, always put it in your Z drive. Anything you don't save in your Z drive will get wiped out. So I'm just going to save it in here. You do have a music folder around here somewhere. If you want to use that, it only makes sense. Save. Excellent. Done with that. Now, let me just go to my Z drive here. And here's my silence. And what I want to do is I want to drag it into my collections as well. Which collection? Click over here, choose silence, and drag it in. So I've dragged that in. Now if I switch over to timeline view here, you see I have a music and audio track. There's my music. Let's drop it in at the beginning. Alright, so now when I watch, nice. Alright, so we've learned how to get pictures in, we've learned how to put music in and where you can get it. We've made our movie. The one thing you need to still do though is if you're done, you still need to render this movie out. Right? Right now what you have is a movie maker project. What you don't have is a contained movie project. So what you need to do is over in Tasks, go to Finish Movie and choose Save to My Computer. Here's where you give it a name. We'll call it Frida Video. And right now by default it wants to put it on your desktop or somewhere else. But you notice that's not your Z drive. If you put it there, when you shut off your computer, it's going to get wiped out. So let's browse to where we really want it. If it's minimized, it's my computer. Just press the plus and scroll down to the bottom until you get to the one with your name on it. You notice there's the Z. Choose your Z drive. Okay. Next. I would just go for best quality playback on my computer. And that's fine. So, let's hit next. And once you hit next, it's going to want to render out the video. This shouldn't take too long, depending on how big your project is. I'll have to wait a moment as it does so. 36, 38, 40%. How exciting. 25 seconds remain, 30 seconds remain. I don't know why they ever put that there, because to be honest, it's never correct. Half done. Yes, at this point it's probably a good idea to find something else to do. So, alright, done. Now you can choose to play the music when you finish, so why not? Finish. Excellent.